Alrighty, so as you guys are aware, the live stream already happened. We've done our initial videos to look at the big piece of content that is going to be releasing. Now, like I said, in the Korean live stream, there was Q&As going on where the developers were answering a few questions. With that being said, a few things have been mentioned. We also know what those two sphere items are, so I just kind of want to go over it and just let you guys know on a few more things that were kind of said through the Q&A. So what's going to be the approach with weapons, confirmation of them wanting to buff or nerf weapons. It'll be interesting to see, because technically speaking, we haven't had a nerf in a long time for weapons. It's been just non-stop buffs, so I'm eager to see on yeah, what's going to happen there. So when is Sun Jin-woo getting stronger? They plan to make him stronger and improve also the power of some skills and ruins around the time the Jeju Island arc updates drops, basically in December. So alright, they're apparently we might get, so I mean, well then again, yeah, no, he's gonna get stronger as we go on, but yeah, it makes sense on some of the ruins that still need a little bit of buffed up. The rewards of power of destruction suck compared to how much time it takes. They are going to buff it and make it more rewarding. It will be updated already during the September update. They also want to buff the actual rewards from the boxes. So again, this is something we already spoke about. The points is going up to 1 billion, and regular boxes, I believe they said they will have custom draw tickets and whatnot. So yeah, we'll see what furthermore is going to be given out through the reward side of things. When are you fixing the red dot issue? They're aware of that, they'll fix it ASAP. What about the new workshop of Brilliant Light? So we'll be getting a double banner. So a part of me was thinking maybe they might do like a single banner for these characters, which will make it a little bit more cancerous, because like, let's say you've got an A5 Harper and you need Charlotte. Oh, you pulled a Harper, right? But no, they're going to be separating the two girls. I know a lot of people didn't want this. I know a lot of people didn't want this, but yeah, double banner. It's happening. It's happening. And it seems the new Workshop Brilliant Light will require a dark team. No mention of wind weakness. So as it stands right now, from what we've seen from what Alpha has shown us, it was dark and wind that was weakened to the newest Workshop Brilliant Light. I did say that there is a good chance that light might be the second weakness rather than wind. It is kind of looking to say that it might be light, only because you've got Gina and Thomas releasing in October to November, right? And since Workshop of Brilliant Light is releasing in October now, it's fair to say that more than likely the dark element and the light element will be weaker. Will have the advantage play on the newest Workshop of Brilliant Light, keeping the water and the wind element weakness on the current Workshop Brilliant Light. So just gonna want to put that out there. That being said, Charlotte and Harper might be a little bit of a pickup right now. Who knows? The rewards for A10ing S hunters need to be buffed. Yes, they're aware. But yeah. So this was already mentioned previously. So I'm not. Yeah, they'll get onto that when they want to get onto that. When is guild ranking update coming? It's going to be releasing in October. What is the approach that they're going to take with leaks? Oh, Alpha League is hiding. If you see a hunter in the lobby, they are bound to be released soon. The kit is not finalized yet, so you can potentially find some information online, but don't take them seriously. I love it how they were just like, yeah, we leaked the characters early in the lobby, so there you go. If you find information online, it is what it is, just don't take them seriously. That was such a chill response. Is this Netmarble? What? Okay, whatever. They're going to add more hunters and weapons to custom draws soon and try to increase the pacing of their addition. To be fair, the pacing is not too bad, because the addition is every 2 updates. So, I mean, I'm fine with it. It's difficult to farm substats for DPS, especially in the workshop. An artifact crafting event is in the works. Again, previously, we know about this. We've spoken about it. They showed us on live stream, so we know about this. Here we go. PvP content is currently in discussion, however not coming until the end of the year at least. PvP is in discussion. Oh, I don't know how this is going to work. So I've said in the past, for solo leveling Arise, I don't want any type of PvP, because I don't know how it's going to work, because it, you know, with the game itself, with the weapons and whatnot, like, it's broken. Like, you know, I have no clue on how on God's green earth they will make it fair. Now, if you want to bring online co-op, like multiplayer, to where we can hop into a dungeon with our friends, I'm all for that. That to me is such a fitting piece of content that involves online play for solo leveling that works really, really well. In that terms, I feel like the game will find a lot more success. I understand that with PvP, a lot of people do enjoy it, you know, it brings out that competitiveness. I get it, don't worry, I understand. But I just don't know how it's going to work for solo leveling Arise. I am scared, because I don't know how it's going to work. I'm just trying to think of many different scenarios and possibilities on, you know, could this work, could that work? I just don't know. But it's in discussion, so clearly they're going to have a lot to think about, and obviously it's not going to be coming anytime soon, so end of the year to 2025 is when, if they want to bring it to life, is when we're going to be seeing it. But the fact that they've now officially acknowledged it and that they're discussing about some sort of online play, it's exciting, but it's scary at the same time. Again, you know, PvP is somewhat exciting here and there for some. It just really depends on the type of person that you are. But for me personally, with solo leveling, I think co-op would have been the best option, and then try and figure something out for PvP. I'm hoping it's more on the line of them announcing multiplayer where we can join in raids and whatnot, and then maybe a whole year or so later we'll get into PvP. I don't know how PvP will work on solo leveling Arise. If you guys have any idea, let me know. But I'm more for co-op play than I am with PvP. But if they add PvP, it is what it is. We're just gonna have to run with it and see if they make it fair. There's an issue with mobile optimization as the game is overheating device. Yeah, okay, yeah, so they're aware of that. They acknowledge that they want the Manhwa characters and males to be stronger compared to their current state in the game, so they'll keep buffing them. Yeah, keep buffing them, and please release more male characters. Christ. Their aware Hansemi is not performing as good as they hoped, so they are considering buffing her. Yeah, I'll admit, she's I've not been doing much with her, I'm gonna be honest. They're discussing increasing the quality of 3 choices of rewards for players with the Hunter Association Pass. Thank you, because I'll be honest, the rewards are looking kind of meh. They are not going to introduce the guild chat system since they fear it will be used negatively in a toxic way. I don't blame them. If you guys have seen the Korean forum page, non-stop cancerous advertisement. It is bad, like it's scamming advertisement. Every time like a chat system is involved within a gacha game, it's always spammed with those freaking scammers, man. Oh my god, it's horrible. They're gonna add more skins and okay, yeah, so more chromas and skins for Sunjumu. Cool. Okay, so obviously we knew about this. Obviously we again, I've spoken about this beforehand with yeah, dungeons, bosses, more floors. There's the artifact system. So okay, starting October, artifact dungeons will also drop cursed gear, and they plan to add up to 20 difficult stages. Okay, yeah, so that's actually a good thing. So rather than everyone relying on Workshop Brilliant Light now, you guys can, when they add this in, you can run the dungeons to also now get these curse sets. I know a lot of people have been saying how the drop rate for curse sets have been pretty bad, so there's that. And then finally, we got this. So, new artifacts called cores are going to drop from the new Workshop of Brilliant Light. Probably something similar to the spheres and link ropes from Honkai Star Rail. If you guys don't know what this is, it's basically these. So it's 2 sets of gears that link with one another. So, for example, you've got the initial gear sets, and then alternatively, you've got these 2 other gear sets which provide you with additional stats that link together, basically. So that is going to be fairly interesting on how that's going to work. So yeah, more ways to buff up our characters, and you guys know the deal. If it's anything to do with artifacts, it does give us a big jump in terms of power level. And it makes sense, because obviously if the power level for Baron and the new Workshop of Brilliant Light is going towards the 1 million mark, then you know things need to be catered to us to help us out in terms of gaining the extra power level. So yeah, what if they made it so that with the PvP content, gears effects get involved? Basically keep it like how the Battlefield of Trials works, right? So make it so that the gears effect are an effect, and they don't take into consideration the stats and whatnot, right? And then making it so that levels and weapons are capped at like A3 or A5, like for everyone. So it's basically an even playing field regardless of if you're pay to win, if you're a whale, if you're a giga whale, if you're free to play, right? Everyone is on that even playing field. There is a game I used to play called what was it called? My Hero Academia: The Strongest Hero, I think. The PvP way that they did things was completely fair. No matter if you're a giga whale, no matter if you're free to play, every single character that you took onto PvP was on the same level. On the same level, regardless. Let's say if you whaled out for Deku, let's say, no matter what, if you brought that character onto PvP, whether you're free to play, whether you're a whale, the character was on the same level, stat-wise, everything. And so, as a free-to-play person going against a giga whale, your characters were basically the same, and so you had a fighting chance. It would then come down to skills, right? So if they can maybe consider doing something along the lines of that, then I can see PvP potentially working. All they have to do is make it fair. That's it. If they make it fair, it comes down to you as a person, just yeah, having the skills, I guess. I don't know if anything more will be taken into consideration. Maybe lag and whatnot and connection issues, but I don't know. I'm just trying to think right now on PvP and how that's going to play out. But exciting times, I guess. Maybe not. I don't know. PvP could kill it. Could make the game. It's a double-edged sword. It really is. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, boys. How we all feeling? You guys ready for PvP? Don't you want? I said it before, man. I think multiplayer co-op is the way. I think that is the way. But if they add PvP, you know they can monetize the crap out of it if they choose to. Or give us 2 separate game modes for PvP. One ranked to make it fair, and then the other one to cater to the whale, so that way they can monetize it. They could go down that route. I know Grand Cross does that. Alright, it'll be interesting to see.